yourself out, okay?
Okay, fantastic. Well, everyone, I will try to monitor that as well, Jason. But welcome, you guys. We're super excited to have you on our call tonight. This is our Globallee team call. And we have been just working like crazy getting the system developed. And I got my products today. I don't know if you saw my video. I did a little opening video. And I'm so excited. I used the cream for the first time today. Jason has been on the product now for a little over a week, I think, and so he wants to share his testimony as well. But before we start, I want to share my taka testimony because, you know, and thank you everyone for giving me such a wonderful break. But I went on vacation for about a week, and I just pissed out. I really did, and came home and I was up by like 9 pounds, and I thought, okay, this is ridiculous. Now we know that sugar does that when you eat that way, but I started right away my intermittent fasting again, drinking 2 taka in the morning before I would eat, and bam, I mean, I lost that 5 pounds in 4 days. It's so simple because taka helps with the inflammation in your body. Anytime you're eating out of sorts, let's say, that inflammation is just triggered in your body and like sending warning signals, right? So taka is really kind of like when the you know, the fire hydrant's unleashed on your body and just kind of calms everything down and gives you a lot of energy to get through that time, a lot of appetite suppressants. So
hey, Nancy, do you want to mute out Maui? Is it Manu?
Sure. Yep. Okay, great.
He's doing the dishes or something. So.
Okay, great.
If you're doing the dishes, mute yourself out. That's one of the rules that we have here on our highly professional Zoom meetings. Okay.
He's applying the eternal. That's what he's doing.
Right.
There you go.
Hey, listen, Jacqueline, are you on? Jacqueline, you sent in your testimony to the Globallee testimonials. We posted it. Can you share your story on taka, please?
Yeah. Last September, I had an operation. From that operation, I don't know whether it was the anesthetic or just, you know, age, you know, as you get older, you probably don't respond as well to the medications and anesthetics. And I just came out of it just not being the same person anymore. I really struggled with my energy levels. It was just horrible. So I really didn't know what to do. I was quite desperate. Lucky Corey introduced me to taka. I mean, I tried everything. I tried lots of energy drinks, and even the doctor prescribed a few things that didn't work. And then Corey introduced me to taka, and I tried it. I actually took it for the first day. I tested it out quite a lot. I did half shots, and then I took full shots, 1 sachet in the morning straight away since as soon as I woke up, and tested to see how my energy responded. And the first day I felt a little peak, and then I had another sachet in the afternoon, and that helped me get through the next few hours. But you know, you got to understand, I was sleeping 15 hours a day. I was really exhausted, and I only had literally 4 hours of each day, and I'm used to working really long hours and quite physical. So I do, you know, a bit of physical activity as well. And yeah, it was just devastating. But since taka, my body's responded to it. It took probably a good 8 to 9 days for the taka to kick in, really. And I got a massive surge of energy. First time in 87 days. I managed to actually get some decent work done, get some housework done, and get a lot of things done, got back my life. But in saying that, you know, I still do have those dips in energy, and I do take the taka, you know, twice a day religiously, and do the intermittent fasting. It helps a lot. Without it, there's no way I'd be able to function. That I do know.
That is awesome. Incredible.
One, Jack.
Renee, you've been on.
When you guys get testimonies, there's a couple things that we really need as a team, work together. I need to do more of it. We need to be getting, you know, Globallee testimonies, inviting people to it. If you have a testimony, send it in. You know, if it needs to be edited, we'll edit it and we'll post it. But if you hear of a testimony, get it in. We need to get those testimonies. We're a science-based company, but we're driven by testimonies. Understand that. Testimonies will drive this machine. And let me just tell you mine. I've been on the Eternal now. I got it, the capsules 3 weeks ago. Mark slipped me a bottle, and so I started taking the capsules. And then I started to notice, I started to sleep better. My wife started taking them with me. We both were sleeping better. I work out every day at the gym, and I noticed my strength was increasing, nothing dramatically, but it was increasing. So those were a couple things that I noticed. And then the second week, last week, I started taking it with the cream. My strength has increased even more. I would say at the gym, I'm 20% stronger. I've been going to the same gym, seeing the same people for a year. And yesterday, it was the first time one of the guys that I see every day goes, "Hey, you look like you're losing weight." I go, "Thank you." And so I'm 20% stronger. I'm lifting heavier. I'm feeling better. I'm feeling stronger. And I have to tell you, my wife does Pilates. That's how she stays in shape. She's like, today she had an awesome workout. I mean, every day it seems to get better and better. And I wanted to make sure that we manage expectations as we promote this product, because it is activating and it's stimulating your body to create its own HGH and testosterone. So it's not it's not an ephedrine product. You're going to take it, you'll start to feel better. And I've never taken an HGH or a testosterone booster, but when I started to sleep deeper, and another story is I've never, and my kid, that's my son yelling in the background if you can hear him. Usually if I snap, he'll respond, but he probably didn't hear that. I'm not a sleeper. I have been probably since my 30s to 40s, on Ambiens. Probably the last 5 years I've been on Advil PM to help me sleep. I do not have I have serious sleeping issues. Taking this product, it's the first time in 11 years that my daughter walked into our room at 7:10 and we were sound asleep. She's like, "Are we going to school?" I'm like, "We are out." So when you start to sleep better, you feel better. When you sleep better, your body heals faster. And that is such a testimony that I have, that I'm knowing that it's working. And I can tell you, this youth transformation, it's happening to me. It is starting to happen. I am feeling it. And I can tell you, you can hear it in my voice. You can hear it in my enthusiasm when I talk to people. If you are 45 and up, you are in a fight to stay young and healthy. And it is a fight. If you don't know it's a fight, you're losing the fight. I can tell you that right now. If you know it's a fight, then you're going to look at things that can help you to do that. And this product, it's working. Now, when George introduced it to me, I tell you, I saw it and it was like, George, we were there. And I'm like, we're at the pre-launch and I'm like, this is hokey. And they're talking about an energy drink. And I go, this is so 1990s. I don't think this is the right company. I don't think this is going to work. But they kept saying, no, this HGH, this Eternal product's coming. And I said, okay, I'll, give me some of the samples. They took a whole bunch of samples. I started taking these taka. You know what? In January, it wasn't even last January, it was January, a few months ago, I started looking for energy drinks because I was lagging at the gym. I started taking this stuff. My energy started to feel better. Said, hey, I'm feeling better. You know what? I made a decision to buy this as a consumer because I hadn't decided to do the business yet. I bought it as a consumer. That was impressive to me because usually network marketing products you buy because you got to qualify. I bought it as a consumer. So I'm buying it as a consumer. I'm feeling better. Now I'm on this stuff, this Eternal. And I tell you, $125 a month, it's a deal for what it's doing to me. And I can tell you what we're creating right here, right now. We've been talking about a system. I just got an update from Ryan. He's building the system. He goes, give me a few more hours. I'm making everything program. I'm going live. I talked to Jason. He runs the lead, the co-op system that we're putting together, this co-op advertising program. he goes, listen, I go, if someone puts in $100, they got to get 20 to 25 leads. He goes, yes, that should work. We should be able to pull that off. We'll keep testing until we do it. I said, great. And then, so we've got a co-op lead system coming in. And he goes, the best thing that you have in your system is that you're promoting that $1 million producers or earners are going to be giving the webinars and they're going to be doing the presentation. So we have a closed loop system, and Greg, it translates into every country in the world so we can go globally very quickly. That's all coming together, and it should be live tomorrow. We'll start it. And also I talked to, just another thing, I talked to the lead guy and he goes, hey, listen, we got a cool texting system. So do you have a mobile app? I said, not yet, but we're working on it. He goes, we've just launched a lead system for for text messaging. That's very effective. We'll be able to roll that out through your lead store. So all of this is coming together, but I just want you to see, you're on the phone. The group is just small right now. Get excited. I have to tell you, get excited, because when listen, I've been corporate owner for 20 years. This is the first time I've been in the space that I'm actually building a distributorship. And there are so many deals out there. There are so many, this deal and that deal and this product and this company. And I had a lady today going, I know you're trying to get me into Globallee, but would you fly out and meet with the owner of this other company? And I said, no, I'm not doing that, because I know what I have and I know what this product is, and I know Mark McKnight and I know the vision, and I know that we will be able to build a $100 million distributorship in the next 12 to 24 months, guaranteed. And anybody that comes with us and participates will become rich. And if you've never had the opportunity to build a $100 million a year distributorship, you get rich in the process. And if that's one of your goals, you're on the right call, because we like talking about money. God wants to give you money so you can do good things with your money. So we want people to prosper. We want people to make money. We want people to be healthy. We're creating a system and a platform and a message that's going to manifest that. And you're going to start to see that on Monday night. I want everybody here to get every prospect you got on Monday night's call. Okay? We're doing product giveaways. We're changing to a Zoom, and we're doing a different presentation. And guess who's doing it? So me. So we are going to be changing up Monday nights and making them more effective and making them better. So I'm excited about what we have. But team, this is all about you. Nancy's doing a great job on the websites, but get active in it. If you see a post, comment, get in every day. I mean, darn it, do it. I mean, I see your names on this call. Get on, be inviting. Hey, if you're not doing 20 a day, do 5 a day. Do something every day so this thing starts to build, because it's going to light up like a Christmas tree here real soon, because testimonies are coming in. I mean, I had a lady, I have been prospecting for months and months. She finally got her product today. Guess what? She got the product, took it last night. And what did I do? I'm a good upline. Called her first thing this morning. How'd you do on the product? She goes, you know what? I had a great night's sleep. Usually I wake up at 5. I woke up at 7. And then guess what? I'm feeling better today. I'll let you know. I'll call you in a week. So get on the product. Has everybody ordered the Eternal? Everybody got it coming to them?
I have mine.
Yes?
Bernard.
Who's got theirs?
Yeah.
Bernard.
Bernard. Okay, Bernard, did you get it?
Yes, I started on a Sunday night.
And any results? Are you sleeping better? How you feeling?
Yeah, I'm sleeping better. I'm working 10 hours a day, so I'm don't have to worry about going to the gym. My automobile mechanic, lifting heavy tires, brakes, all kind of stuff like that. It's working good.
It's working good.
Working
Excellent.
good.
Be aware of the subtle differences. Sleep is the first one, so become aware of what the product is doing for you to create your story, and that's the key. So out of everybody on here, we got one person on it, or 2 people. Nancy just got hers. Make sure you got yours ordered, because this machine, guys, listen, I've been in this game almost as long as George.
Almost.
We've been in the game a long time. We have seen a lot of products. And I tell you, you know, people are like, why are you with Globallee? Well, you know what? I believe in Mark. I believe in the ownership. I believe in the vision. And you know what? I kept waiting for this product. You know, it was months and months and months and months. And finally, it started to shift. And finally, we got it. And now I'm taking it and I'm feeling better. And for it to be able to shift the age and to shift that, to feel younger and to feel stronger at 55 is fantastic. That's, you know, that's, in my book, that's a miracle. And so when we have a product that's this effective, and listen, this is the first time ever this ingredient has hit the mass market. It's only been sold to professional athletes through like Twin Labs as a testosterone booster. It has never been introduced as an HGH booster, ever. So we have a unique product with a company, the timing, and we're going to create a system that's a closed loop system that Nancy and I will do these presentations. We'll do the closing. We will do the heavy lifting. All we need you to do is to convince and to drive people to webinars. That's your secret. That's your #1 mission. You get, now there's 3 ways to build this business. #1 is the warm market. And I can tell you, I'm ordering mine tomorrow. I got the domain name, the power of HGH. I'd get a simple domain name. As soon as the Globallee share system goes live, I'm making business cards in Vistaprint. You can get, for $10, you get 500 business cards. And I'm going to put live younger now, you know, the power of HGH, you know, it clinically proven, you know, enhancing products. I'll show you what we do as you guys can have it. I'm going to hand out 500 to everybody I know. Okay. #1. #2, the tag, the ATM system that George and Nancy have talked about. That's #2. Every day I'm tagging. Listen, I do maybe 5 a day. I tell people to do 20. I get 5 because I'm busy. But get your 5 at least. #2 is I tag. #3 is I'm going to be part of the co-op. Co-op advertising. $100. You're going to get 20 to 25 leads coming through your system. You're going to co-op. Out of the co-op, you want to get 1 or 2 business builders. If you get 1, you're doing good. If you get 2, you're doing awesome, because you're making back half your money, and then you're only investing $50. Now, and so those are the 3 directions we're going to teach to promote to do this. Now, I did Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Everybody knows that story. Everybody knows the massive success that it did. Created hundreds of millions of dollars in sales in record speed. But you know what? It was because there was a system that worked. And we're going to take this system with this product, Eternal, and this online marketing system, and these publishers. And I talked to the lead guy today. He's got 510. He's selected his top 5. We're going to drive this traffic. There's an unlimited amount of people out there, and they're going to work this system. And when you start to get, we've already sold out the first co-op. We'll let you know. We've got people committed. I know Jacqueline wants to be a part of it. We've got people. Matter of fact, we have investors who want to be part of this team to make this happen. And so we're putting all this together for you. But I just want you to get ready and to get excited and to reach out to people and say, hey, listen, you got to see what I've got. I think we've sent almost everybody here what the tour pages looks like. We're always going to be improving them, but it looks great. I mean, I see it.
Do you want to share that, Jason? Should we do do we show them on a screen share or no?
Yeah, go ahead. Do you have it? Or let me see. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Hold on.
I can get it, I'm sure.
If you want to get it and show them, we'll show it to everybody real quick. But okay. This is it's a closed loop marketing system, guys. It is going to, that translates into every country. Now, remember, the leads are only for the US market. Currently, that's what we have right now. But, you know, you guys in Australia, you guys can, you know, you guys get up early, make calls in the afternoon. Okay?
Jason, because I'm recording on the screen, it won't let me shrink my screen to
Let me see if I can do it real quick. 1 second.
I was going to have to grab it. Okay.
let me see if I can grab it real quick.
I think I sent it to, I think most of you have seen it, but it's just really cool. We'll give you a little tour. So, you know, they would go to a landing page, and then once they enter their information, of course, they're connected to you, and it'll be all the autoresponders. Then it goes to this main tour page. And it is really, I mean, it is so compelling. People just, I think our number is going to be much higher than even, you know, 10%, 20%.
Yeah, I mean, we're making everything but listen, I mean, we're making it all conservative numbers on that.
Yeah.
Let me see the share. I found it. Here it is. Okay, here it is, everyone. This is the page this is not the landing page, but this is what's going to come in. And this is a very cool little video that Globallee has done. So the perfect timing. It talks a little bit about the company, what it's doing. Then it talks about this incredible team. We're actually making a video for this section on right here, but with co-op advertising, lead generation, top industry leaders doing the presentations for you right here. And then the compensation plan. And this downloads to the compensation plan. And then an opportunity to join our team. And then our world-class products. You've seen, I believe everyone has seen this. This video turned out phenomenal. Mark McKnight loved the video.
I bet.
Like, that's the best video ever. I go, thank you. I go, we worked together as a team. He was very excited about that. And these are the Eternals. And we just actually added a new clinically studied PDF that George put together for us. Thank you, George, for that. And then here, this is what it looks like, guys. This is it. You got the opportunities. And then this is another video right here. You got the taka, the benefits of taka, a long sales page. Then right here, become a preferred customer, become an ambassador, or view a previous webinar. We'll have these right here. And everybody coming into this system, all the autoresponders, everything moving towards this system will be geared towards getting them to a webinar. Now, we have two funnel systems. We have a product or a warm market funnel system that is great, that is less systems. It's really the same content. It's just reformatted differently. So you go through the products first, and then you see the business towards the end of that. So that is what we have and how it's working. And we're excited about it. I mean, I'm seeing this, and we've invested thousands of dollars into this thing so far to make it ready and to make it to be great. And it's going to rock. It's gonna rock the team. I mean, and all we need is your stories as you're doing it, if it's a taka story or from that. But that's all I have for you guys. Monday night, please make sure Monday night's very important. That's we're going to be on that call. We're actually changing the format a little bit. I talked the company into giving away some free product. So you guys remember the free product giveaways. That's fun. So we're giving away 3 takas, 1 Eternal, and we're going to have fun. Nancy, you'll probably be helping me do that. And so we're going to light it up. I'm telling you. I said, listen, I sent an email to Kirby and Mark. I go, guys, listen, let's light this thing up. Here's some ideas. Here's what we need to do. And they're like, approved. Take the lead. So I said, all right, here we go. So it's going to be
so fun. And you know, what's cool is that you guys will really be able to attract even more and more people as it starts to go, because people want that free product. And we'll do the drawings. Then towards the end, I mean, everybody stays on for the whole thing now, because we don't do the giveaway till the very end. So it's really fun. Jason, I've done these before, and it's just amazing what happens. You'll be very, very pleased.
Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. But you know what? You're going to see a different energy and a different culture coming from the company starting Monday. I can tell you, I talked to Mark and talked to Kirby, and you know, they're working on a lot of great things. They're setting up their e-wallet for 55 countries. I talked to Kirby today. I said, do you have a text messaging platform moving forward? He goes, you know, it's one of our projects. It's on the list. We're going to get that done. So this is a company that's building. And I have to tell you, if you haven't had a chance to go and watch the little video that I recorded. Hi, Shayna. Shayna's on. She's just got on the Eternal now. She's doing great.
Unmute yourself. Okay, actually, I was on my phone, and then when you started to show, I was like, I got to get on my screen because I got to see this because I just have been on it for a day, and I feel really good. The taka I've been on for, gosh, Jason, probably a month or 2 months now. But I just started the Eterno, last night, and boy, my husband and I are doing everything like clockwork, and we felt great today. And he's 60 and I'm turning 60, so that's a big, we're pretty like, and I noticed like I had a lot to do today, and then I wasn't overly hungry, and that was good because I'm trying to drop some lbs, but I'm pretty excited about it. So I know what it can do for the body, and so we're just building our story. But I love that taka. Boy, I do that and do it like you said, Jason, and just do it in the morning, and then try to eat 11 to 7, and it's really helped me a lot because I struggle with my weight, so I'm super excited.
Yeah, well, good. Great to have you on. And you have everyone, as you have to sit back, and you have to, when I hear these people pitching me and I hear these companies, and you have to, I look at it from an owner standpoint, and I want to look at it from a systematic standpoint. And I look at it from, okay, if I'm going to put in my time, energy, we were talking to Nancy and I were talking to he's a pretty big performer, and, he's had tremendous success. And he's like, Jason, he goes, the last 2 companies have just failed. They failed. They just didn't work. Why this one? I get that question a lot. Why this one out of everyone out there? And I have to look at it from Mark McKnight, his background, who he is, what he's accomplished. I mean, $10 billion worth of nutritional products. I mean, when he sat down, I had a leader come in and he told me the story, stuff that I never heard of, the companies he made, and how he did Meekin's product line, and how he did Enrich's product line, and Zeja's product line, and and how he sold, Longevity bought the Act, that was the formula of this, sold 220 million servings of this product. I mean, I'm like, holy cow, this is amazing. How he created the first, protein, in a bottle with no water in it, and there's a protein cap. He created that. He's the first one to make that. And you just add water and shake it, and he's like, oh, I think this guy's brilliant. And how much he sold his company for. So there's this foundation that's built. And then if you watch the tour, you're watching, and I go, it's 43,000 square feet. And he goes, listen, I go, what's all this? And all these drums of product. He goes, that's raw materials. He goes, I control all of the raw materials coming in, so I can manage the growth. He goes, only 2 companies in the industry have done that. Number 1 was Tahishi Noni. Number 2 is Globallee. And I'm thinking, wow. Listen, I ran some big companies. I never did that. This guy has got the insights and the understanding and bringing in the management. But it all comes down, and he's giving us the freedom to listen, guys, I'm creating an online marketing system. He calls me up with George on the line and says, Jason, you're doing this online marketing system. I know you're putting a lot of money into it. If I let you do an API, would that help you? And an API means I can create my own customized order entry pages that integrate in with the system, so you don't have to switch to another system that makes it so easy for people to order product and to sign up. I go, absolutely. And I go, this is amazing, because most companies say, no, you can't do it. Right, George?
I'm gonna mention a couple things here for everybody. First of all, you can just see the energy of Jason, and this is really the essence of marketing, is a personal testimonial. There is no, and I mean no, substitute for a personal testimonial. What makes the whole thing go in networking, when you send a product to a person, they get a result. That turns them into a salesperson, because most people don't like to sell. But when they get results, they can't help but want to share it. And that's not that easy, to find a natural product that really is that impactful. And Mark is just a genius in making these kind of products. Number 2 is the fact that you've got to be in early in a company to make the kind of money. I mean, I've been at this umpteen years, and I can tell you, even being 2 years late or a year late can mean the difference between really significant money and average money. It just is. Because once you get this rolling, it takes time for it to grow. And the fact that you're in at the beginning, so you got to kind of roll the dice. But I don't like brand new companies where the ownership have never run a company. The difference here is that everybody involved has actually run companies. So even though this is a new company, it's not really a new company. It's not like a new company I've seen happen so many times. Well, they'll run through $2 million and run out of money because they have no idea what they're doing. And number 3 is this is international. So a lot of times it'll take 3 to 5 years just to get to Europe or get to Australia or get to Canada. What does that do for us? It allows us to get, because either you or somebody you know within your first 1 or 2 levels is going to know somebody in an international country. It's just going to happen. When the company waits 3 to 5 years, we only have about 1,000 people that you're competing against. In 3 to 5 years, you'd have 50,000. So let's say in 3 years we go to Europe. Now you'd have 50,000 people in the United States all trying to get into Europe. So what chance do we have? So when you get in this early and the company goes international, you have a much bigger chance of building an organization. And then you have to have a company that's going to evolve, going to bring on new products, know how to promote, know how to put on events. And that's where Kirby and his staff comes in. I mean, it's going to have everything in place. So congratulations, first of all, for getting in early. Congratulations to seeing there's only 15 people on the call, because when there's 150, 200, 500, 1,000, it's getting late. So you are in early. What I suggest you do is just make that list. Do the system that Jason mentioned, is use the tag system, make your list, call your people. You're going to have to go through a lot. But as these testimonials increase on their turnover, who doesn't want to sleep better? It hits 3 of the major areas. Your best networkers are between 40 and 70. And now we got 76. So, we're the generation that is driving most of network marketing. Number 2 is we're the generation that has less energy, doesn't sleep well, and is looking for an HGH being younger product. And we haven't even talked about the skincare that's coming out. So this company is going to have the best anti-aging mix that everybody's going to fall in love with. And you got a chance to start now. So that's what I wanted to say.
Well, excellent. Excellent. Okay, we try to keep these at 30 minutes. I know, sorry I rambled a lot. I do get a little, I'm getting excited.
I'd like to see it. It was good.
I'm going to become a recruiting machine, I tell ya. I'm at the gym. I go, I'm getting stronger. Because I tell ya, I'm trying to catch up to my partner. Wait, I'm losing 20 pounds. I'll look like I'm 40.
Hey, you guys, Renee had a quick testimony. Didn't you, Renee?
Yeah, when I got my taka last week and I was really sick with the flu. So I started it as soon as I got it. And the first thing I felt was the mental clarity and the energy. And I was like pretty much on the couch, feeling like crap, big headache. And then when I started taking it, I actually could get up and do dishes and clean the house. And yeah, like I noticed that right away. And then my mind was just clear. I didn't feel bogged down. I didn't have brain fog. So yeah, I felt really good. So I gave it to my family. Mm-hmm.
Just as on a mental note, on Monday, we have a doctor. The doctor, George, if you remember, I think George Chop. I don't recall her name, but she's the doctor that does all the studies with the FDA-approved device that on the heart, the cardiovascular. She'll be speaking. And I think one of the things that we don't want to do, team, is just make this out to be a healthy energy drink, because it's not. Energy is one of the byproducts of the heart healthy, gut, and mental clarity. I mean, it is, when you hear what this product does for you from a heart healthy standpoint, you'll be taking it every day. Just, and so just make a mental note. On Monday, we're going to have that doctor speaking. So it's going to be great. Okay. Any other comments, questions? You guys are great. We appreciate you. Team's growing. It's going to light up, guys. I tell you. Shana, good to see you. Greg in Australia, hey, superstar. Let's get Europe going, buddy. Waiting for that system. Okay.
Well, one thing for sure, Jason, is you are completely different. Your energy, energy is one thing, but your enthusiasm and your drive your passion has all been lit up, and I believe that you already had that before, but Eterno seems to have switched something else extra on inside you, and it's inspiring and invigorating. So thank you for that.
You know what? Thank you, Corey. You know what it is? I was waiting for so long to get the product because I was, you know, and I first heard about it. I go, Mark, how can you make all these claims? And no one's ever tried the product. Because, oh no, you know, I've made this other product for Enrich, and I sold 70,000 bottles a month, and I'm taking the same ingredients and I'm adding this other ingredient in, so I know it's going to work. And so my expectations have been high, and now that I'm on it, I mean, I feel it every day. I mean, I walked out of the gym yesterday and I'm thinking, I feel this youth transformation. That's our slogan. And I can feel how I was in January at the gym, struggling through my workouts, getting no gain, not even gains, just trying to make it through my workouts, going to the grocery store and buying energy drinks because I'm thinking I need to have something. Started the taka late January, and then that helped my energy. And I go, hey, I'm feeling better. But now this is only the beginning of my second week with the complete dosage of the product. And my wife, she came home today. She's like, I feel great. I had a great workout. I was kicking everyone's ass in class. I'm like, awesome. And she's like, I like this stuff. And that's important to me. So she's like, she likes it. And I'm just like, now, and I know what I'm building. I know this system, and I know the people that I'm working with, and I know, and Shayna, you and we've seen the power of a system and how fast it can grow. And everybody, now listen, I'm not going to tell you everybody's getting in. I had a guy just 2 days ago. He called me after the Mark's call. I've been on him for a month, 2 months to get in. He called me, I'm ready to sign up, I'm ready to sign up. Then he never signed up. Then finally he sends me a text. Nah, I don't want to do a Drink Act spinoff, and I'm out. And I go, all right. And I was like a little frustrated, but I said, okay. I said, are you into skincare? He goes, yeah. I go, hey, well, listen, I will call you in fall when we launch our live stem cell 6-patent skincare line. But that's okay. And then I go, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go call somebody else. So then I went to my prospecting list, and I called, and then we got the investor group. They want to go in. They're like, listen, we like the product. We're in. I called my other buddy. I said, hey, Bill, I know that you goes, listen, I got with this one group, and he got me on the phone today with the guys from F45 gyms, and they're all into the product, and they want to try it. So listen, not everyone's going to say yes. Who cares? Listen, like I used to, when I started in the industry, I had a goal to make $50,000 a month. And I made it to $50,000 a month. And I'll ask you, how many no's will you take for $50,000 a month? Listen, a lot. It's part of the game. You just go, you believe in what you do. Some people will say yes. Some people will say no. Some people will do amazing things. Some people do just a little bit. So, and I got a guy today, he became a customer. I go, okay, great. He goes, hey, if a product works, I might build a business. Great, you're in. But I know what I'm going to do, and I know that I'm going to create a system that's going to just have everybody just going, here we go. And these calls, we have, last week we're going to have 15. We'll probably have 150 people on Monday night, okay? And then you watch those numbers. I'll start it. I've got my strategies. It'll go from 150 to 3. Nancy, you and I did it. We just did it.
Yep.
We just did it with a company. Took it from 60 to 600,000. Yep. And that's what's going to happen here. And I'm just so happy that you guys are with us, and I'm happy that you're involved. And my message tonight is get excited, because I'm excited. And this is it. This is the run. This is what we talked about. Nancy and I have been talking about it. Shayna, you and I have been Corey, Greg, we've all been talking about it. This is it. This is it right now. So God bless you guys. We appreciate you. We'll see you on Monday night. Have a great weekend. When you have testimonies, Globallee testimonials, okay? And she'll put it in there, and we'll get them promoted. You guys are awesome. Nancy, anything else?
God bless you guys.
Thank you.
Bye. Thanks.
Okay,
Bye.
thanks everyone. All right, bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.